Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this time this is a bike video. So I've been getting a few requests to do videos on bikes. So basically I just have one channel, but I have a lot of different hobbies. So biking is one of my hobbies, and since I'm technical, I look at things technically. I have basically fixed a lot of bikes and two-wheelers and cars and whatever I get my hands on. I have fixed a lot of things. So I know how to fix bikes also. So I own a Royal Enfield Thunderbird. Now this has twin spark plugs. So one is a small spark plug and the other one is a big one. So the big one is the main one, which is used for the ignition and the entire pickup, everything is from that. The secondary one is for better mileage, better fuel burning, better efficiency. So sometimes what happens is your main spark plug that goes bad, and you're running on your reserve one, the small one. How do you recognize that? That's what we'll see next. That's what we'll talk about next, and how to fix it. Okay, so how to recognize the symptoms. So how do you know that your bike is running on your reserve spark plug? First of all, starting problem. You'll have to kick very hard for it to start. It will not start normally, and even when it starts, you will notice that the RPM is very low, it's very faint, and then when you try to give full acceleration when you're racing, it will not give you the full power. So the power is restricted. So that's how you recognize that your main spark plug is faulty. So it can be just the wire which is not connected properly. Most of the time it's just the connector. But sometimes to some lucky people it happens that the ignition coil goes off. So I'm one of the lucky ones whose ignition coil has broken. So I had to buy a new one. So the MRP on it is 500 rupees. So I've already bought it. So in this video we'll be replacing it and seeing how to basically replace it and then make your main spark plug work again. So let's go ahead and replace it. Okay, so to reach the ignition coil, I'll have to remove the tank. Now when you own a Royal Enfield, it's really necessary that you have heavy duty tools. Now the regular spanners, they really don't work. You need to have heavy duty tools. So I have a lot of these tools, but do remember you need to learn how to use them, because this will tighten things too much. So there might be a case where you might over tighten it and then the bolt actually breaks. So be careful about that too. So let's go ahead and use the tool and open it up. Okay. Hopefully this fits. Yeah. So it's that easy if you have the right tool, and if you don't have the right tool, then you might end up spoiling the bolt. Now it's spinning from the other side, so I'll have to hold it. Okay, done. So this bolt is done. Now I have to open up the other bolt. That's the other bolt that we have to take out. Okay, that's out. Now the tank is free. I don't really have to remove it completely. I move this out. These are the two bolts that I have to open up. I'll give you a closer look. Okay, so this is the main ignition coil. This is what is broken for my bike. The secondary one is over here. This is for the secondary one. So this is the one that I'm going to replace right now. Okay, that's it. It's out. Okay, make sure you open it up carefully. There's a notch over here. Push it in and then pull it out. So that's out. Now I'll replace it with a new one. Now we put this in. Like this. Hopefully you're able to see it. Okay. Put the bolt. first one, and then the second one. Okay, now I just have to tighten it up. Okay, done. Now I have to replace the spark plug cover. Okay, so I have to replace this now to remove this from here. So it basically screws in. Now this is not the original one that came with this. This is the aftermarket one. The good thing about this is it's metal from the top, from the outside, and it clamps in properly. The one that comes with the bike, that has a lot of problem. It is prone to get a lot of moisture in it, and then you have to keep removing it, cleaning it. So I had that problem before, so I replaced this. This one is working fine with me. Okay, it's done. Now just have to put it back in. Okay, all done. Now I'll put the tank back in the rightful place. Now when you put this in, there are two parts. This one which goes in the hole over here at the bottom, and then this is the one which goes to the bolt. So make sure you align it properly and put in the bolt. Now that we have this in place, let's push all the wires back in and then tighten this up. Okay, we'll tighten that later on. Now let's start the bike and see if it's working. Okay, so just a single kick and it started. I had to give it like 10-20 kicks for it to start before. Now it's working fine. All's good. Okay, so that's it. So that's how you replace the coil. So that's the first coil. The second coil is over here, right below it. So in case your bike stops in between, the ignition, the light is on, the neutral light is on, your lights are working, everything is working, then check for this. Most of the time, like if someone wants to mess with you, they can always take out the power cable from there. So there's a power connector, somebody can just put in their hand and then remove the power connector, and then your bike will not start no matter what you do. So I know this because it has happened to me, and with the Royal Enfield there are things that you I mean, if you take it to a local garage, even they will not know what happened to it. So I learned it the hard way. I have gone through everything, ups and downs with this bike. I have even done full wiring, rewiring of the bike. I had central locking on the bike. I have even burned the wires. So I've done a lot of things. So in case you have any doubts about Royal Enfield, do let me know. I will tell you about whatever, at least whatever I know, I will let you know about that, and if I don't know about it, I'll find out the answers for you. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe with the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.